And we are live with SOW Ignition live from Huntsville, Alabama. And I am actually here this week. I am your host, MD Punk. With me as always, our broadcast colleague, the Devil D. And we're starting off with our general manager, Hera.
This is becoming a regular occurrence here, having Hera open the show. If it's not her opening, it's an opening match followed by her coming out right after.
And you know, she says she's not big on big news, but she's been dropping a fair amount lately, whether I've been here or not.
She may not be big news Hera the way we had big news Carrie Ellis, but she certainly has been dropping bombs every week. Sounds like we got more to drop. All right, more qualifiers being announced.
I wonder who she could be referring to who would have a team of lawyers ready to exploit the rule book.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we all know exactly who the hell that is. Same reason the crowd was just booing. Snipe prick. Well.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Interesting. A timed entry elimination match? Oh, okay.
Huge implications there. Wow.
Yeah, that means just like straight away had the final 20 circuit battle royal, the main event of Supercharged gets you a world title shot at one of our flagship shows. Time for our opening match, and coming out first, this is an SOW Women's National Championship qualifier. And of course, we have as our first entry of this match, Killer Eve Moreau.
And this will come to no surprise to anyone, but this is my pick to win this match. I think a dark horse to become the first ever Women's National Champion. Eve is looking for a huge bounce back here in season 2, and this is her launching pad tonight because she's facing this irrelevant twerp who's got a loud mouth, and I'm tired of hearing those gums flap.
So, if you want an objective opinion, I would say that this is probably one of the most even matches so far that I have seen. I mean, these two have actually gone back and forth so far in SOW with one win apiece, making this effectively a rubber match to determine which of the two will come out on top overall. And of course,
Charli's been distracted plenty as of late, so I think this is a perfect opportunity for her to finally fuck up and for Eve to capitalize and punch her ticket to Supercharged.
Charli seeming to state that it is her time here in SOW.
That's why she ends up on the mat right away. It's her time to lose.
Tosses to the ropes, drop kick to the jaw, takes her down, but she's right back up. And Eve sends her into the corner, runs to the corner with a big back elbow. Charli shrugs
Illegal
off.
body shot there. Hold on, ref. Come on, we have to be careful. Those close fists. Charli Scene. She is a notorious cheater. Look, an illegal knee strike. This isn't UFC. This isn't Bellator MMA. What are you doing here?
There's nothing illegal about either of those strikes. We got a kick to the back there, sends Charli back to the mat. Charli was looking for an escape.
Perfectly legal. What a knee!
Knee to the face. And here we go. Got an arm wrench into an arm salt style suplex.
Yeah, this is all Eve so far, just like I expected it to be.
Looking for a headlock, doesn't get it. Eve off the ropes, shoulder tackle to block. But Eve's still on top here with a clubbing blow to the back. A kick to the gut sends Eve to the mat. And now Charli looking to take control, but can't quite lift Eve up.
Wow, just punched her in the jaw. It's crazy.
Yeah, straight shot to the chin. And now Eve with some chops being responded to with those punches from Charli Scene.
Eve an absolute beast in the ring, able to take those hits, so many of those hits before both women fall down to the mat.
Charli managing to temporarily look like she had come out on top before she collapsed as well. Another drop kick sends her down. Now here we are, Eve tossing Charli into the corner, brings her to the ropes, straight elbow.
Oh my God.
And lariat sends her to the outside. Eve does not follow her out there though, instead taking a moment to gather her breath. Charli with a
very wise decision.
Drop kick to the back of the head there.
Charli Scene owing everything to her success in SOW to Bea Quinn, including her ability to wrestle, a direct result of Bea Quinn's teachings and influence. So of course Eve Moreau is wanting to be careful, so I expect to see more moves that will buy her time and not taking moves like that axe kick. That's not gonna help.
No, not at all. As she looking for a second pendulum style backbreaker there. Manages to land it, now she's got her up. Snap suplex, sends Charli back to the outside of Eve. Just like you said, back to recovering. In the center, making sure she can keep herself paced. Jumping arm breaker from Charli. We know she does like to work the arms. Goes for a jackknife, but Eve immediately kicks out.
The ref didn't even have the opportunity to react to that pinfall attempt. That's how quick Eve Moreau said, not you.
Big arm breaker combination followed by a fist drop out of the corner. And there's another snap suplex sending Charli right back to the outside. And of course, Eve, clearly focused on the strategy of keeping her energy together, does not want to tire out in this match at all.
Eve wants to punch her ticket to Supercharged, and can you blame her?
Not at all.
Like we talked about before in her last few matches, I mean, she's still kind of struggling to, kind of reinvigorate herself here.
She's had a decent performance in the Women's Winter Grand Prix, but it hasn't led to enough success, I would say, in her mind yet.
She's still sporting a under 500 win-loss record.
That drop kick, attempt at a low drop kick, completely flopped out there as Eve simply walked over. Charli is about to fly, diving through the ropes with a senton.
Unfortunately, did not hit her head off the barricade. That could have easily resulted in an easy win for Eve Moreau.
Eve managing a gourd buster on the outside now with a brutal kick to the jaw. Count made it 2-6 before both women got back in the ring, and Charli jumping arm breaker again. And now she's got an arm lock cinched. Eve slips through. Here we go with a leg roll.
Only for a 2 count. Oh, wait a minute here.
TKO!
Good night, Charli Scene.
1, 2, 3. Oh no! Charli manages to slip out just before 3 into an arm breaker. A cross arm breaker there.
I will say I don't know if I'd use the word impressed, but maybe surprised that Charli was able to kick out there.
A TKO.
My God.
Cutter has actually dropped a few women in the division. Jackknife cover. This time, the ref makes it over, gets to it too, but Eve kicking out.
We gotta do something about all these illegal closed fist punches. It's only, I swear, Charli Scene's the worst offender in this whole company, and now she's gonna get thrown back to the outside again. Eve Moreau having a dominant performance here to start this episode of Ignition.
Just want to clarify for all those watching at home, those fist punches are not illegal in SOW.
We'll have to go to the competition committee to get that revised for season 3. I'll tell you that right now, especially if Charli Scene continues to get away with murder. She's gonna hurt somebody, just like with that monkey flip.
Out of the corner, picks her up and back into an exchange here. Chops to the chest, once again faced off with the punches. An attempted lariat, and Charli manages to stand strong, hits a low drop kick to the shin, but Eve is the first up.
Eve no-sells it. She's not playing that Hulk Hogan bullshit here in SOW.
1, 2, and almost got a 3 with that half-hatch suplex.
We sell our lariats here, brother.
Video kill! Into the cover!
Not like this!
1,
No, kick
2,
out, Eve, kick out!
No, Eve managing to get free just before the 3.
You damn right. Owe her a receipt for no selling that lariat.
Big drop kick.
Hit her right in the jaw. And I'll do it right there.
Sends her back to the ropes.
Eve's power.
Ooh, Charli with a knee, stiff knee, takes Eve back to the mat. And here we go with another half hatch. 1, 2, Charli slips her shoulder up.
I thought she was out for a second because she was close enough to the ropes that she could have reached them.
Well, she might have been a little dazed there. Oh, big hit
my
right
God.
to the jaw. You heard that sounded like a clap of thunder almost. Once again, Eve back on her feet. All of the resting she's done has really helped her out here. Wait, what is this? Oh, the code of silence!
God.
And Eve is tapping!
This is that move needs to be investigated immediately. Look at this! Look at this sword winner! She's a sword winner! Get her out of here!
Yeah, we need to get security down here fast. All right, we've managed to get things under control here, and it seems like it is time that we hear from the National Heavyweight Champion.
Someone who's actually going to bring some honor, decorum, respect back to the ring after that deplorable post-match assault by Charli Scene on the poor Eve Moreau.
Eve has been taken to the back to be evaluated. Hopefully she is all right.
Old claim from our champ.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's still plenty of names that he hasn't had a match with, hasn't had the opportunity to really take on with that belt. But the names he has taken on have been some pretty big ones. And most of the others are all currently busy in the tag league, so maybe he's just not looking at them.
Oh.
Can he do that?
I guess I mean, he did just take out 3 challengers.
I guess so. I mean, there is a limited match card still for those shows. I mean, they have to incorporate time for the big main event. So as we have more championships, I guess it is possible that shows like Supercharged and Straightaway may still be missing a title or two. What? Oh my god.
Oh, for the love of all that is holy in heaven, why is this man coming out now?
I don't know if he knows what's best for him.
Right, well, what's best for SOW?
I mean, what's best for business is genuinely, I don't think on his radar. But the good of his health would tell you that he should not be coming out here and interrupting Caster.
He was the first man eliminated. Like, what are you doing here, bud?
Well, I can say that while that is, he was the first guy eliminated, he's actually a lot higher than the other 2 in the rankings still. A result of only having challenged once. Of course, for those of you who are not watching, last week we did have a assault on Chikara by the Honored as directed by Caster Leakton, so I guess it does make some sense that he would choose to come out and take from the Emperor's time, but I can't imagine this going well.
Especially as he keeps running his mouth implying that the Emperor is afraid of him.
Yeah, no, I don't think the Emperor is afraid of just about anybody. Ooh. That's nuts.
Ouch.
Yeah, you know, can't really say that he's wrong though, can we?
No.
There's a lot of people who are not a fan.
Oh, God.
Some scathing remarks here.
I'd argue Chikara brought it upon himself tonight.
Well, yeah, you don't interrupt the Emperor's time like this. I may not necessarily see eye to eye with his tactics, but even I understand that when you're at the heights that Caster Leakton is at, people should respect you, even if they don't like you.
10 minutes gone.
Oh, looks like he is gonna
Oh,
leave.
he's taking the Emperor's advice.
All right, and we are once again ready to talk to you about SOW Supercharged coming April 19th to Twitch. The first match, of course, the Women's National Championship match. Hoshina Kimiko, Charli Scene, Keiko or Cameron Stone, and Nishi Kazumi or Kat Roberts, one of them, will be crowned the national champion.
And the SOW World Tag Team Championships must be defended, and in fact, we will find out who the challengers will be in next week's main event.
Of course, the World Heavyweight Championship will be defended against the Dragon Slayer, Ryan Richardson, by the Red Dragon, Nagatomi Ali.
And Bia Quinn looks to reclaim her prize as she challenges Kimura Aiko for the Women's World Championship.
And of course, the main event, 8 women will enter. 1 will get a title shot at World Record. All right, let's come on to the next match. The Troubled Child is back again, looking to continue climbing the rankings as he takes on Mars Namor tonight for the second time.
And he's got a lot of work to do, at least, you know, probably more personally than literally in terms of rankings and point total, but tonight he could officially cement himself as superior to Mars Namor, let's put it that way.
If he manages to win tonight, Mars will actually be in danger of falling out of the world title rankings.
Which is crazy considering how much work he put in to get there in the first place.
They had a solid, not necessarily long, but strong first run with the National Heavyweight Championship, and then had a strong run of wins following that to get himself in as a world title competitor, but he hasn't even actually earned a shot at the World Championship since. I'm sure that is something that has been on his mind for a while now. But lately, he's been teaming up with Swab a little more than I would have thought.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing like fruit blossom from that student-teacher relationship those two have had. Mars, of course, trained Swab.
Yes, indeed.
But tonight, we're going to see if Mars can get his singles aspirations back on track here in Season 2.
He's
And
facing off. Go ahead.
ZC Woods made me immediately uncomfortable with the way he just literally stood there watching Mars approach him.
Yeah, so the House of Troubles as a whole is not a faction that I would be, happy to stand next to or in front of. In fact, I'd be very worried if I was anyone other than Mars Namor standing across the ring from one of their ilk.
And definitely those perfectly legal, beautiful close fist strikes from Mars Namor could be key to getting through that thick skull of ZC Woods.
Yeah, resident Samoan here in SOW. ZC Woods employed tactics of his family throughout many matches. He's garnered him a decent amount of success, though not quite as much as he would have liked, with a current record of 3-3-1. Actually, pretty much even across the board.
I was gonna say about as close to a perfect 500 as you can get, and don't get it twisted, folks. There's nothing wrong with being 500 in SOW. The competition here is fierce.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, something that we haven't spoken about, but happened not that long ago after the last loss to Frank Cassidy. Unfortunately, we have not gotten a proper update on Hermes' status since that loss. The impact of the match itself clearly has left him unable to compete. However, he has been moved out of the world title rankings himself.
It's kind of crazy to think about. Our first ever world champion no longer in the division.
Yeah, that downfall has been unfortunate, to say the least, but...
It's really crazy to think about because the man he beat to become the first ever champions in the ring.
Yeah, ZC Woods right there was in the first SOW World Heavyweight Championship match at Rev Your Engines. It was our main event, and Hermes beat him in like 10 minutes. Oh, a sharpshooter locked in early in the match.
Mars is going to tap out with so little damage done, though.
No, but it'll get some damage going as he hits
Oh, there's that head.
A strong headbutt takes Mars straight to the mat.
That will have you seeing stars very quickly.
Absolutely. Arm drag followed that. Mars setting him up in the corner. Ooh, I don't know what he was looking for, but he didn't get anything as ZC Woods sets him up top.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God!
God! What a lariat!
A rocket impact from the top rope. I don't know how Woods survived that, to be honest.
That's, I guess, the advantage of having a head as thick as his. You can take lariats from that high in the air, land on your head, and just get right back onto your feet. That Samoan bloodline. Mars kind of saying, keep it coming, buddy. He's so far not phased. Looking really strong in this match, actually.
And Mars dominating, actually, so far throughout the whole match. I mean, Woods has only managed to get a little bit, but now he's returning the favor, telling Mars to come on.
In fact, he has to pull Mars to his feet himself, throws him back into this corner. Now, this didn't work out well the first time.
He's looking for it now, and he's gonna get it from the second rope, a Samoan drop. And now he's going to the top. Oh, but he sees Mars get up and chooses to get down. And what a snapmare. That was like a snapmare driver. And a silver kick.
Him. Mars almost kips up. He gets up so fast. But this time he stays down after the chop. ZC Woods just is standing there. Menacingly.
Oh, Superman punch! But Mars counters before any more can come. We know that Woods loves to use that Superman punch to set up for end of troubles, but he hasn't been able to in his recent matches. Wheelbarrow suplex there.
And just as soon as we talk about how Mars Namor is dominating the match, ZC Woods has completely turned the tide.
But Mars is looking to turn it right back. Body slam on the outside, gets back in the ring. A big kick to Woods' thigh. And now we get hit planting of Woods with that suplex lift body slam.
Working the leg now, trying to take away some of that strength. Trying to prevent more Samoan drops.
Yeah, you can't lift without
control your full legs. I was trying to get a submission victory there with a series of punches. Oh my goodness!
Jesus spiked him down with that spine buster.
The kick coming back to the punches, but now these are not legal punches.
No,
he's not a little too far.
Yeah, when they're punches to the side of the head there, holding the opponent's head, preventing them from guarding, that is considered illegal.
Oh God, I was gonna say, I thought he was thinking of something a little menacing himself.
Yeah, we know what this setup is.
Woods.
That rocket impact lariat. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Woods kicks out. And now Woods with the double knee buster. And he's locking in the sharpshooter immediately after.
But they're close to the ropes, and Mars does force the rope break here. Because this match is important to him. Oh no, he gets dropped.
The Samoan drop there into a cover. 1, 2, not enough. Now Woods is tossed to the outside. Mars looking for
Don't tell me the big man was thinking about it.
I think he might have been, but he realized that he needed to take a rest. And another spiking spinebuster. Now he's got him locked up. A chicken wing crossface here. Doesn't get the tap though. Sends him to the apron, but the headbutt prevents him from getting anything off of that, and oh my God.
Just leaning into ZC Woods' wheelhouse right here.
And here we go with another sharpshooter. Moving slowly, but still managing to reach the ropes. Oh, kitchen sink!
Ooh, that rocks ZC Woods. The troubled child is in trouble.
And now he's getting his arms, the work to the arms now from Lars Namor, trying to keep things slowed down. Really trying to take away all of Woods' big offense. He saw that Dark Days driver that was hit on Seiji Maeda last week. He doesn't want to let Woods get either that or the end of Troubles out because he knows if that happens, the match is over.
This crowd here in Huntsville is loving this match between two world title contenders.
Super
Oh
kick!
my God!
Into an immediate cover, 1, 2, but no a kick out.
Borderline out of nowhere.
And he's setting it up for the People's Elbow.
Are we smelling what ZC Woods is cooking? Well, maybe Mars Namor is it because he gets up first and goes back to working that leg.
Now Woods is trying to find the offense that will help him here, but he gets it with a choke slam!
Jesus Christ.
And the crowd saying, holy shit, in response. Wait a minute! Full salvo!
That's gotta be it! Mars will stay in the division! Whoa!
Whoa, what? Samoan drop! Pop-up style! Cover! 1, 2, and that does it! I think Woods survived that one. I think he managed to just barely walk away. No! Come on, okay. I was gonna say, you already won the match. Wait, come on! Oh, Superman
Oh, come
punch.
on.
Oh.
Okay.
This is, I think, what, the second time we've had an unscheduled Dark Crusade appearance?
Yeah, of course, I missed the first one.
Yeah, that one originally was post Hyperdrive. Tony Lee was looking for a match on High Gear against Byron. Did not get it. Instead, he faced off against SOW Dojo talent, Pierce Larson, who, well, let's just say he didn't have the greatest debut ever.
Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, he did draw essentially a short straw, in that he faced a very pissed off Tony Lee.
Facing a very pissed off former SOW World Tag Team Champion. Not the best first opponent for somebody still in the dojo. It's not like he's left. It's not like he's you know, a top, like, graduated, ready to go to TV type thing. He's having these high gear matches now to gain more experience. As will more SOW Dojo talent as we progress throughout this season. Ooh. And Tony's still quite pissed off.
Not surprising.
No, I mean, we really don't know what is going on with Byron lately, but
I'm sure the network feed is very angry with how much they've had to censor tonight. Thankfully, we're nice and uncut here on the internet.
Yeah. That's why you gotta watch us on YouTube, folks.
Hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell icon and get notifications. That's what they advertise nowadays, those kids?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've ever bothered before, but I do believe
No.
that most of the time it is that. Oh my, wait a minute, what? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if I would have called her out.
Well, neither of them look dressed to wrestle, but it's been a night of fights, so...
Yeah. I also don't know if I'd be asking for a match one-on-one. I mean, it's not like Lilith is undefeated, but the only loss she had was after beating 2 opponents in a gauntlet match, and oh god.
What the?
Oh
On
god.
high gear?
A cage match on high gear is, I mean, that's a first.
5 minutes.
Okay, and it's now time for some tag team action here on Ignition, and it doesn't get much better than this. We are being treated to the Destined Saviors.
Yeah, this is the first of 2 tag team contests tonight. I mean, the Destined Saviors looking to continue their dominance here as official members of the SOW roster.
So far, they've really made it seem like they're in a whole other league compared to our own insanely stacked and talented tag division.
And they've definitely had a crazy showing. But they've got some opponents that are well known for their toughness, their ability to take a beating.
Speaking of a beating, that main event match that was announced for a little later on tonight, we heard Kelly informed Kevin Daniels there that we're gonna have a barbed wire death match between the Honored and Last Will via our Ignition champion, who is not here tonight.
No, yeah, the Ignition champion unable to attend, I think for the first time since he won the belt, due to the actions of Death Row last week. Some deplorable actions, in my opinion. But
Absolutely, it's hard to blame Aaron for getting involved in their match last week, but I do know that, I mean, Hera's probably now feeling conflicted a little bit at least on this firm stance she has taken.
it's really hard, yeah, it's really hard to stay firm against these interlopers, these people who keep interfering in your show when, you know, the people you don't want to punish are doing it too. And it seems Kevin Daniels took advantage of that, those misgivings as we get started here. Snapmare into a chin lock. Now pulled up into a headlock. Ooh, nice reversal there. Takedown, countered with a roll-through pin, countered with a jackhammer, or jackknife, sorry. Jackhammer. Jeez.
Jackhammer, oh my god.
That would be a crazy counter. German suplex into the Demon Fang to start this match off, looking for an early win.
I was gonna say possibly good night. You know, to a lot of other tag teams or even singles competitors here in SOW, that might have actually been it early on. Luckily for Kick-Ass, like you said, alluded to earlier, he can take a beating.
Yeah, Mr. Feels No Pain himself, Kick-Ass Sharp. Always able to take way more than anybody thinks he can. In fact, of the 2 men on the Blood Alliance, he is absolutely the one you would want to use as your go-to for the in-ring, the majority of the in-ring, especially given the explosive power Marco has as an anchor. Those punches are something special, honestly. I've never seen somebody go flying the way they go flying after Marco wins a combination.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And that's what the Destined Saviors will both be looking to avoid as this match goes on.
We got just some hammerlock exchanges here into now a headlock. Reverse front headlock though. Caught him, keeps him down on the mat, picks him up and dumps him. Very strong technical wrestling from both competitors. A double foot stomp looking for another early fall, but Marco kicks out at 1. Tagged back to Judas. Ooh, and now we've got an exchange. Kurata paying respect to his partner, allowing his partner to just have this exchange moment. Choosing to go back out of the ring instead. Ooh, might not have been the right decision though, as he goes down to a straight from Marco. Fireman's carry takeover there, but not the legal man. As Judas had just tagged out to Kurata. Deadlift vertical.
But Kurata didn't really give a damn about it.
No, and it just got right back up and then got caught by Kick-Ass, body slam to the mat. Looking for another headlock, doesn't quite get it, gets tossed to the corner. Wrong corner for Kick-Ass,
corner, yeah.
Sharp sheer drop exploder. And he's gonna keep him in the corner. Ooh, smart.
Ooh.
He saw Kurata stirring, looking for a reversal, and stopped his own momentum short. That is the kind of awareness you're gonna need if you're gonna be taking on the Destined Saviors.
I will say, Kick-Ass is holding his own here against Kurata.
Absolutely, Kurata Hideaki has been an incredible force, even in singles competition here at SOW. And it does say a lot about Kick-Ass's growth that he can handle that. Oh, wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. It's the double Demon Fang.
We may have spoken a little too soon.
Kick-Ass, no longer the legal man. No longer the legal man, though. Probably the only thing that just saved them from a near fall, at least.
Oh my God!
And there comes that power Marco has, that explosive striking power. Lifting
But
kicks.
Judas just gets right back in his face.
He's faced plenty of strong competitors in his life. Maybe not people with the pound for pound power that Marco has, but definitely with that level of strength. It is now
taking a moment to pose there on the apron. This feels like the Destined Saviors just don't feel threatened by Blood Alliance here. They've been taunting on the apron all match.
Yep. It's definitely something they have a lot of confidence in, is this matchup. Probably almost any matchup here, unless they're against the champions or the former champions, they seem to be pretty calm in their approach. Pretty confident. And now it's Kurata's turn to get an exchange with Marco. We'll see if he can come out on top where Judas was unable to. And nope. Just a clean jab takes him down. Wait a minute! Burning Destiny! Just out of nowhere! Immediately
Truly out of nowhere.
2! And that's a 10-minute call. If that pin had ended, wow, blazing stamp! Cover! And like I was just about to say, if that 10-minute call, if that 3 count hadn't been kicked out of, it would have been too soon for cut play.
I really thought there was a chance we were going to see the Destined Saviors get the win before cut play.
Oh! Tossed to the ropes. Comes off with a crossbody, but Kick-Ass rolls through, managing to avoid the majority of it. Off the rope, sliding elbow. And another big back elbow to the grounded Kurata. But Kurata
was
managed
no
to
end game,
counter.
but it was impressive.
Nice snapmare there. Headlock takeover, sorry. Oh, the money clip! No cut play coming in, as Marco does not feel Kick-Ass is one to tap out anytime soon. Can't blame him for having that disposition. Kick-Ass, a man has not tapped out too many. Oh, bit of a slip there. But he's gonna go here, looked for a suplex, dodged out by Judas. And now he's off the ropes with that sliding elbow, this time to the back of the head.
He's looking good tonight.
Yeah, he is. And here we go with the double suplex. Well, Kick-Ass, I believe, has tagged out, so he's choosing to take a moment to just rest. Not sure if this is a tactic, but he gets up and gets back to the apron. Likely maybe he was staying there waiting to see if Judas got on top in that moment before he was forced out of the ring.
A big counter there on the double team move.
A lashing axe kick, but now he's caught with the Dude Buster. 1, 2, and it gets broken up just in time by Kick-Ass Sharp. But that leaves the Destined Saviors one cut play ahead.
I was going to say that could come back to haunt them later if Blood Alliance can't sneak out a victory soon.
2.
Another very strong combination. Marco sent Kurata straight out, and there's that lashing axe kick again. And the crowd is enjoying this match. I've got to agree, it's been crazy so far. Lightning screw!
Jesus
Uppercut!
Christ!
Wait a minute! Judas isn't even bothering. That's now 2 cut plays Destined Saviors have up on Blood Alliance.
I told you, they do not see Kick-Ass and Marco as any kind of legitimate threat. And if that isn't hard evidence right there, I don't know what is.
I've never seen a team look at their partner who just got hit by somebody's finishing move. Just ignore it. Oh, I think Marco is looking to trick the ref there, but Judas kicked out before he could even hope for an opportunity to fool the ref into a 3 count. Oh, drop kick to the face. Wait a minute, he tricked him. He made it look like Kurata was distracted, caught him with a doctor bomb instead, and there's the tag. Looks like the Destined Saviors are saying you're not the only one who can play tricks in games. As Kurata lands a huge combination of his own in the corner.
Right now, the end game of this match currently heavily favors the Destined Saviors. Just if you think about from a cut play perspective alone.
It's 2-0, isn't it? And there's 1 coming out, so now it's 1-0.
Now it's 1.
But
it's still 1 in their pocket.
Yeah, and I was about to say that 1 allows Judas to get in there and get some damage in without even being the legal man, as he hit a poison Rana. And now some damage to Kick-Ass's legs being done by Kurata Hideaki. Judas now the legal man, Marco now the legal man, and Judas with a side neck breaker into the money clip. This one could have been a tap out if Marco wasn't able to reach the ropes as quickly as he did. Double backbreaker.
Marco trying to fight to stay in this.
Low drop kick actually takes Judas down to the mat. And now Marco with these provoking short kicks to the jaw. As the 2 of them get locked into another exchange. Judas alternating between chops and uppercuts. Marco just going for different punches. And a rolling punch, but Judas up with a demon fang into the cover, and Kick-Ass giving one of those fighting spirit cut plays, it seems, by the ref. He hits the Sharplex to Kurata, though Kurata not the legal man, nor is Kick-Ass, so that could not have ended in any kind of cover.
Those 2 are going at each other right now.
Absolutely. German suplex rolled through, straight up ignored by Judas Magnus. And now Marco tagging back in Kick-Ass. Judas tagging back in Kurata, who was on the apron taking a breather after the exchanges he's already been forced into. Oh! Spinning back fist! And Kick-Ass off the ropes with a Fez press! Kurata manages to fight him off. A kick to the leg.
Wasn't gonna give up.
Into a nice ankle lock there, high elevation on it. But Kick-Ass manages to kick out of it. Oh my God! What a power bomb! 2! And that,
Oh, it's not it.
I thought
he means a glutton for punishment. He's taken a lot of it in this match. What's Kick-Ass thinking here?
Set up in the corner, not his corner, but Judas not one to interfere when he's not legal. And now he's locking Kurata up deep. He's looking for a submission himself here. But Kurata manages to slip free. And that's going to elicit a tag on both sides.
You know, Kick-Ass has got to be frustrated. That was a very impressive submission hold there that for a lot of competitors might have actually, especially at this stage of the match, gotten the victory. But unfortunately, he's up against 2 of the best to ever do it in the tag scene.
Absolutely. Two former world champions as well. A back kick to Marco. And here we go with this side neckbreaker drop again. And picking him back up into the money clip. There is, I believe, no cut play left, so Marco's just gonna have to continue to break free of these, as is anybody else caught in any submission or pinfall for the rest of this match.
You can hear the impact of these strikes on both men.
Absolutely, they're giving everything they have in this exchange here. So far, these two are 1-1 against each other in strike exchanges in this match.
Look at this.
They're just going, neither man willing to take the fall. Just
oh my God.
And forth. Marco looking to end it with a rolling punch, and he does.
And of course, the crowd's gonna eat that up.
I can't blame them. I was actually ready for that to continue going. I think that might have actually been the longest one we've seen in SOW. Ankle lock! Kick-Ass once again managing to break free, unable to even inch towards the ropes during that. And another strong combination from Karada in that corner. The Destin Saviors have been doing a good job of keeping it in their corner whenever they can. Kick-Ass dealing a good amount of damage to these legs and going once again, sorry, I think I said Kick-Ass, I meant Karada. Once again locking in the ankle lock, but once again Kick-Ass refusing to tap out.
Yeah, they seem really intent on trying to get that submission finish.
Super kick!
Oh!
Just a moment
anti-air!
ago, I heard the 30-second call. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. They got it just in time. I didn't even realize the match was almost over.
The second they heard the time, the Destined Saviors called game.
Oh, man. That might be the closest match we've had in the tag scene. Well, straight from the Destined Saviors, cinching out a victory with 4 seconds left in the match, by the way. We come into another former JPW star and the golden star of SOW. Meiji Kaito is finally back on TV.
It's been a minute since we've seen him. It's always great to have him in the building, always great to have him on the roster. I'm wondering, what's next for Meiji Kaito?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think that he is wanting to get back to Nagadome. I mean, he's only had the one world title shot, and you know he wants more. He wants to have that belt around his waist at least once while he's in this company.
Oh, well, I guess this is what's next?
An open challenge. Who do you think would answer that?
I mean, there's so many guys, if you think about it.
All right, so I mean, let's look at the roster and see who hasn't wrestled tonight. We've got Clint Cassidy's, I think, banned from the arena.
Chikara could technically ruin another segment.
Who could?
El Rey Guerra?
I mean, there's
Jay Wukong?
Jay Wukong would be a big shout. I think he's down on Hiker currently, but oh, that's a name.
Okay.
That is a name for sure. The Trailblazer coming down to make himself known. Now, he was just on Hyperdrive looking for his own #1 contenders match, and had he won that, he would have gotten into the world title division. And he's still in that position right now. One win brings him to the world title division.
In that regard, it makes sense that he's the perfect person to answer this open challenge. Now, he's gonna have it's still gonna be another significantly difficult opponent to get into the world title division, but I mean, it's all up to him what he can do here tonight.
Absolutely. We got John Cooper in here reffing this match, and we are
It's
about
like a
to see
pay-per-view main event worthy match that we're getting live and free on Ignition.
Absolutely. Meiji starting strong here. Big body slam. And now he's got an arm lock takedown. But immediately, Oxley pushing out of that. And then neither of these men are starting this match slow at all. Very different to Meiji versus Ryan, which almost always had a relatively slow start. Northern Light suplex already.
So both these men here tonight trying to make that case for themselves. You know, obviously we know Ryan Richardson will be challenging Nagadomi at Supercharged, but both these men believe that they have a right in a way to call next. Whether it's Ryan or Nagadomi who walks out of Supercharged with the world title.
Absolutely. Supercharged is going to be a very interesting show, given everything that's going on it already. We have a new title being, a new champion being crowned in the Women's National Champion. We have the tag titles going to be on the line. Still don't know quite yet who the two contenders in that main event will be next week. I believe one of them will be decided by tonight's main event. And then we have, of course, like you just mentioned, Ryan Richardson, the Dragon Slayer, looking to slay a dragon in the Red Dragon Nagadomi Ali. And of course, Bea Quinn looking to win back her, what was her SOW Women's World Champion.
And will be her SOW Women's World Championship. Get the word, the phrasing there is very important.
Yeah, well, I mean, we both are completely in agreement that we do not agree. Yeah, I am 100% in the belief that Kimura Aiko will be retained.
I'm just saying that there was a lot of slack for Bea Quinn's lack of appearances on Ignition, but pretty sure Kimura Aiko is not in the building tonight.
No, she is not scheduled for the show.
It's interesting, isn't it?
She doesn't make
what an elbow there from Moxley. Goes straight up top, follows up with an elbow drop.
And we get thrown to the ropes. Low drop kick. Meiji favors those low drop kicks a lot, as well as these Northern Lights suplexes. And a double knee drop from the top lands square in the chest to Meiji Kaito. Kick to the back, coming off the ropes with a running soccer kick. Tosses Meiji to the corner, but Meiji hits a backbreaker.
I thought he was going to go for something a little more violent there for a second, but maybe he changed his mind. Because then a vicious exploder
Absolutely.
into that turnbuckle.
Now it's Meiji set back up in that corner. Reverses his way out. Pushes Oxley back. Goes up top. What's he thinking? Oh my God!
Jesus. He's thinking about getting the dub is what he's thinking about.
Almost a 3 count off that. Cannot be surprised. Oxley off the ropes. Crack shot elbow, but Meiji managed to roll through it. And Oxley with a drop kick this time lands square. DDT kips up right after, and he usually, I was gonna say he goes for this cocky cover after that combination very often. Series of strong elbow strikes countered with a low drop kick, another low drop kick, and the dragon screw whip as he's setting him up into the figure 4.
What a combination.
Give up. Break.
Ooh, but Oxley managing to reach the ropes there. And Meiji,
frustrated.
Oh my God! Here we go again! More drop kicks. Oxley not really able to counter this, it seems, as Meiji once again is looking for that figure 4.
Give up.
And Oxley moving ever slower. He might tap. Oh no, he manages to make it. Another big dropkick from Meiji Kaito, but this time Oxley's back up. Throwing Meiji off the ropes. Meiji counters with the shoulder tackle.
Oh!
Ooh, he was looking for the
amount of
system
things
shot.
he can do from that position.
Shooting star! A shining star right to the back of the head, and he picks him up for a sleeper.
He's looking to put Damien Oxley to bed.
Give up.
And Oxley can't move at all. He has to elbow his way out, but still collapses. Ooh, an octopus stretch. That'll keep things back into Oxley's pace. He needs this to be, even though he's not normally a slow wrestler, he needs to be on top. And I mean, that was one way to try and get there. It did not pan out the way he wanted, though, as he got hit by a flashing elbow. Back elbow does some big damage. German, Meiji grabs the ropes, but Oxley tried to maintain the control, unable to do so as Meiji hits him with an elbow combination into another dragon screw.
Give up. Break.
Oh, Meiji quick to slip back
the
into
mind
ring.
games from the ring veteran.
And those are some vicious Kawada kicks. Damien Oxley pulls those out when he starts to get frustrated. Takes a snapmare, slashing elbow. Wait a minute, what's... Oh my God, what is going on? Come on!
Now wait a damn minute.
You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. And folks, oh, this is frustrating.
This better not be one of those damn favors that Kevin Daniels alluded to.
I mean,
Letting his boys have free reign just to make sure Aaron doesn't get suspended. Hera, there's no way, right?
we're back from the commercial we just hit to, and well, let's just say things have broken down pretty viciously. While we were on break, FTL entered the ring, and shortly after, Clint Cassidy and Trent Taylor came down as well. This match has already been ruled a double DQ.
He's suspended.
Yeah, I thought they were suspended already, but it seems they were in the building still. I've been informed over the mic very rudely by Kevin Daniels that the suspension starts next week.
Oh, what? He's such a slimy bastard.
Right? Oh, I'm tired of him.
The things have just gone absolutely haywire here in Huntsville. The crowd's loving it, but I'm concerned. I am very, very concerned here. The numbers game is a factor here.
And I mean, there's no Aaron tonight. He is not in the building. We know that for sure. He wasn't cleared.
On doctor's orders.
Yeah, he was not cleared to compete, and they did not allow him into the building. I know he tried to get in, but he was denied entry and sent home. FTL doing his best to fight. Same with Oxley, same with Meiji. Everybody's trying to fight off, but the numbers game, it's just taking too much of a toll. You see, every time they start to get the advantage, they get pushed back by 2 more. Oh, wait a minute, the SOW special! Yeah, I think Oxley
is out.
Yeah, he's done.
I mean, we're gonna have to get medical out here again. Busy night.
Wait a minute, not like this, the decapitator, and oh, there goes FTL. They're not gonna stop until everyone in this match is out.
And now can Meiji Kaito win a 4v1?
Probably
I think we know
not,
the answer to that question.
as he gets lifted up and dropped with a big power bomb, and yeah, he's out as well.
Disgusting display from Death Row.
Well, it is main event time here, and still at ringside, Elijah Lee and Dakari Oyet, because they are not going to be suspended for their actions tonight as a result of a favor from Kevin Daniels.
There's a lot to unpack here in regards to this death row situation, this favor situation. But
as you can see, the ropes have been removed. After, we're going to take a short hiatus, and we'll be right back with the barbed wire death match. All right, everything's set up. We're here. We're ready to go. Let's get this started.
now it is interesting to me that Aaron chose the Honored for this match.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was specifically told by Caster to not do this. Like exactly this.
Yes. And you know, I love Aaron a lot. He's my boy. We go way back. I think that his frustration with Death Row may have made him a new enemy.
It very well could. I mean, I guess if the Honored wins this matchup, Caster might consider it square. Though,
but God help Aaron if they lose.
I mean, especially in a matchup like this, this is not the Honored Empire style at all. They do not like.
No, this is Aaron's style.
They do not wrestle gimmick matches. In fact, I'm pretty sure Caster would see a gimmick match and consider it an affront to wrestle.
Especially in this case where there's no actual ropes. Oh my God!
The first throw into the barbed wire, our first detonation. There are miniature explosives on every barb in this ring. Nothing.
Someone can easily get hurt here.
Yeah.
Any four of these men are at risk, if we're being completely honest, and kind of just adds more layers to the. Aaron better hope that the Honored pull this one out, because if one of the Honored gets hurt in this, they can't compete in the World Tag 500 because of the actions of the Ignition champion. Aaron might get hurt for an extended period of time, of course, and don't want to take away from the action in the ring. We do have blood already flowing, unsurprisingly.
I was going to say that Markley was busted open by a series of stomps earlier, just a bit ago, by Elijah Lee. And, I mean, the biggest thing isn't even really the World Tag 500 itself, I think. Oh, Elijah Lee now busted open. But, like, this is potentially the winner of this match would be most likely to get into that #1 contenders match next week. I believe both of these teams are ranked 1 and 2 in the division. In fact, I think the Honored are actually ranked at #1 right now and almost would have a guaranteed slot into that that main event next week #1 contenders match. But a match like this, which is really hard on the body, if you lose it and you aren't cleared next week, that's your #1 contender shot gone.
At least for Supercharged.
Yeah, very well. And then you're relying on the World Tag 500, which is a very grueling tournament in and of itself. You're wrestling week after week, sometimes twice a week.
And it's one of those tournaments where the better you do, sometimes it's as much of a curse as it is a blessing.
I mean, yeah, the only real way to go through that tournament with only 4 matches is to win the whole thing, top to bottom, like the Destined Saviors did. But we can't rely on that. Oh, nice short arm lariat from Markley, looking to clean this up, but doesn't get the 3. On the other side, immediately after that pin is sorry, Alexei gets his attempt on Elijah. Smart wrestling from the Honored, not giving the ref a break himself, just making sure that they have pinfall after pinfall as, ooh, roll up fight there. Ref looking for a count, Markley manages to kick free. And
I just worry, I worry for the Honored, honestly, in a match like this, the longer that it goes. Well, which is a thing I'm not used to saying, but the more that Last Will can get the opportunity to use this explosive barbed wire, the more permanent damage you're risking here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Last Will has gone through the explosions themselves quite a bit, given they're both covered in blood. And only one member of the Honored is currently Zakar managing to avoid any significant bleeding at the moment. And we just saw that Judas Effect style back elbow, almost gets the 3, but not quite.
I just feel like sometimes the members of Death Row get powered up when they bleed.
That does definitely seem to be a thing. Dakari, not quite as much as Elijah and Trent, but Elijah out here in a Crimson Mask wrestling like he's not bleeding at all.
Yeah, in fact, he's getting sharper. I mean, this man, it's not just a Crimson Mask. I mean, it's all over his chest, his neck. So it's going to start reaching his shoulders soon. He is gushing blood tonight.
Whoa, just a cool moment there with double. Oh my God, both members of the Honored thrown into that barbed wire.
Yeah, I just know. I'm starting to think that regardless of what happens here, in terms of who wins, my gut feeling is Aaron is in trouble with the Emperor.
I can't imagine. Oh, now there's the last member of the match who wasn't busted open. Alexei now busted open. And a jumping
This might be the most
powerbomb.
bloody match in SOW history.
Definitely the most people bleeding, that's for sure. Markley seems to be a little cleaned up now. His cuts must not have been as deep as everyone else's. Nearly got the 3 off of that lariat. And then also a 3 nearly gotten off of the powerbomb from Dakari. Now Markley locking in that Boston Crab. Oh my God! What a spinning out brainbuster over there, but Dakari unable to capitalize. Markley once again with a short arm style lariat, once again looking for the cover, and once again a kick out from Elijah Lee. Dakari's having trouble seeing through the blood raining down his face.
You should ask Ryan Richardson for notes on what can happen when that happens to you.
Huge European uppercut. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Gotten into a cover, and I think we might need to get medical down here. That did not look good at all.
And the attack continues here, the theme of tonight.
Oh, Jesus!
Jesus Christ!
No, come on! Well, that is the end of the show tonight. A bit of I guess Death Row stood tall twice to close out the show tonight.
Kind of the worst case scenario, if you ask me, but maybe it's only a bump in the road on our way to Supercharged.
Yeah, I would like to say, just before we sign off here, I have been informed that it will be Last Will versus the Destined Saviors for the #1 contendership for the SOW World Tag Team Championships at Supercharged next week. So be sure to tune in for that. With that said, as always, I am your lead commentary, Devil D, here with my casting partner,
MT Punk.
and we are signing off.